comes your way. Next.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
From the 10.
They go play action now. Wilson. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Here's Tucker McCann now for the PAT.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward. With the kick in here, and it's good. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. Fighting through it, he's got space. It's a 1st down and more for Gordon. And all the way up to the 46.
Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
1st down. Here's Burrow.
That's out to the flat for Gordon.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
This defense for the Jets, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. Touchdown, Bengals. C.J. Uzomah, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Takes it at the 7. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when...
Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the rush. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Now the offense held on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Play action. It's Wilson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd and inches, Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 112 yards.
And he was able to hold that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 16.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Now it's Burrow. Caught on the slant. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Quentin Williams. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Now a handoff. This is Gordon. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think
he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Robert Woods, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, and the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point safely through, and that makes the score 14-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a Bengals score.
Takes it at the 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Taking over for their next possession. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
A try here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Fielded right around the 8.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? They go play action with Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. It's a big play that time by the Jets. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets have made this a one-score game.
extra point by McCann, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here now a look at Melvin Gordon. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Bradley Chubb. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow, and he'll spot Higgins open left side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Looking to pass. And this one is incomplete.
Well, their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Going for it all. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Mitchell.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Mitchell again.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And he'll give it here to his running back.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and run for it. And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Elijah Mitchell.
His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Extra point by McCann. Open good.
And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Cincinnati set to take over once again.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the pistol, they run with Gordon. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Here's Burrow. Open man is Uzama. It'll be a gain of 5. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, that was big right there because they're the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. He's at the 40. Past the 20. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Jets on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
Melvin Gordon now, he and the offense, they trot back out there. And he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help. And I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score. And sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. Now Burrow on first down. He completes it to Boyd. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Come on now. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, 3rd quarter.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Burrow will throw.
Now Burrow loses the football.
And the Jets have recovered.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that. And it'll be intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off.
And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run.
Oh, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
T. Higgins.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run.
From the 6.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that.
And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. He's going to look deep for more. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore, 36 yards. And the Jets have once again taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And, Charles, for this defense, they're a confident bunch. Some may say maybe too confident at times. How do you think that they approach a game like this when they're taking on a team that's lost 4 straight?
Well, if they're anything like their head coach, you know they're relying on that confidence. You and I both were sort of surprised at his weekly press conference when he was asked about this being a trap game. And he's almost boasting that he didn't see anything to worry about. That surprised both of us in a big way, because we know that could be a dangerous tactic, because I can guarantee you the guys on the other side, they heard that, and they're looking for anything to galvanize them.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On first and 10, Joe Burrow able to get this to Gordon. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it second and short. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
From midfield now, Burrow. There's a short one caught by Uzama. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll set up to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jets will take over first and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson.
He looks for Ayuk again. This time he's got it.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He's going to look deep for more. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Big yardage that time for the Jets.
I think this defense is still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will...
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Elijah Mitchell.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Looking for Woods again, and he finds him.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
When you think about this strong safety position, they're the more bulkier guys in the free safety, but that time great athleticism to hustle in and break up that play.
Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Back now here on EA Sports. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off near the 32. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
They'll try again.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Elijah Mitchell
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Jets are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down. Here's Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Slant pass to Boyd.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Finding room to the 20. And down to the 7-yard line.
Come on, fellas.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They control this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. T. Higgins with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jets ready to get going again here on offense.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Play action. It's Wilson. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Brevin Jordan. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This one fielded out to 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here now a look at Melvin Gordon. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And Bengals on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Burrow.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Jordan. And down inside the 15 he goes. They go play action with Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
And the Bengals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And he'll go out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Throwing on second and long. Burrow. Got Gordon open, completes it. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Burrow on first down. This is caught. It's Woods. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now it's Burrow.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Monte Nicholson picks it.
And the Jetsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jordan. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now, after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw is Wilson. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Elijah Moore.
36 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Extra point by McCann. Good.
Open the lead up now to 25. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins.
74 yards. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Wilson wants to throw it.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
On first down, Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to look deep for more. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. Open man is Uzomah. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course, you got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.